Richmond, we jokingly say like more money is spent per person advertising in Richmond than probably just about anywhere relative to the size of the city.
So there's plenty of people that just try wholesaling, right? There's a ton of people, right? And they'll go months or years without getting a deal, or maybe getting one deal. Especially in Richmond, the landscape of Richmond is, even back in the COVID era, was insane. I mean, you have one of the largest, I would guess, one of the largest wholesalers in the nation operates in Richmond, or a very, very large one. How did you guys start? And how are you successful? Like, what made you stand out versus the thousands of other wholesalers that were trying to do it and the monsters that already existed in the market? Was that any benefit to you to have all that activity?
The guys that had market share and that were running big ad campaigns, they probably still don't know my name. It's okay. I'm not taking from them. Coming into a big market, you're not taking from anybody. Yeah, if you're in a town with 800 people, you're going to take from somebody, right? Somebody has to lose in order for you to win. Richmond, we jokingly say like more money is spent per person advertising in Richmond than probably just about anywhere relative to the size of the city. This isn't Los Angeles with millions and millions of people. This isn't Dallas. This isn't Houston. This isn't Atlanta, where you can be like, not only can you be successful, but you could be successful in one part of town in Atlanta. Right. So like, you could be successful in one. I know a guy that does somewhere between probably the numbers, probably closer to $6 to $7 million wholesaling now in one part of LA.
Right. That's incredible.
So like in a big city, you can get away with that. In Richmond, it just comes down to, all right, their marketing isn't hitting everyone. And then sometimes you're just hitting people at the right time. And they might have seen your postcard 6 times, or they might have seen an ad online, or they might have seen a post somewhere, and then but now they're ready. And then weird stuff would happen where they'd be like, oh, your postcard was on my dad's nightstand, and we just figured it was a sign, we should call you. Okay, I'll accept it.
Right.
I'll accept that deal. And we looked into you, and we realized you're like a small mom and pop company. We don't want to sell to somebody huge. Because at that point, it's almost hard to distinguish between the largest operator in Richmond and a hedge fund. There are some people that turns off, which is weird because you think that provides social proof. Like some people, the moment they start running commercials, there's a segment of the market that says, they're too big for me. I need somebody a little bit more personal.
Right.
So, yeah, that's kind of a differentiator. Was just I'm just Adam.
Right. I'm
not the CEO of the cash offering company. I hate the name. I don't care about it. But at the end, and so I'm going to stick with it because we're already invested in it, right? But I'm just Adam. You don't even need to know my last name because you don't care anyway.
Yeah, we're not going to be hanging out for a few years after this. How many deals or transactions do you think you did that first year since you started?
I know it was enough to replace our income. And so that was the thing, very quickly we'd replaced our W-2 income. And that was good enough for us at that period.
You had good income, right? You had good income at that time. And within the first year, you hustled enough, worked hard enough, and figured it out at least enough to replace your W-2 income.
Yeah.
You and your wife's?
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was pretty cool.
And so, it was pretty cool. Yeah, I bet.